Okay, so I have this quiz from funtrivia.com about the magical people of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Now, I've seen Once Upon a Time in Wonderland once. So, I think this should be interesting because we don't know how well this is going to go. But anyways, let's get to the quiz. Okay. So you can have one at a time, you can have single page, or you can have timed. I'm doing single page because I am not doing timed, and one at a time would just probably drive me nuts. Okay, so with whom was the Red Queen in love with? That is Will Scarlet. No idea what happened to them when he went to Once Upon a Time. The Red Queen was originally from which land? Neverland, Agrabah, Enchanted Forest, or Wonderland? I feel like it's supposed to be Wonderland. I feel like it's supposed to be Wonderland. But that almost feels too easy. I'm gonna go Wonderland. I really do kind of wish it would tell me whether I was right. Maybe it will at the end. Who taught the Red Queen magic? Cora, Cyrus, Amara, or the Red King? I vaguely remember there being a Red King. I don't know what he did. I can't remember what he did. I remember Cora doing something with the Red Queen. I don't think it was Cyrus because that just seems weird. And Amara. I don't think Amara even had scenes with. I'm going to go Cora. Just because I feel like it's Cora. Why couldn't the Jabberwocky get inside Will's head and figure out what he feared? Guys, I don't even know. He wasn't originally from Wonderland. He feared nothing. Oh, that doesn't seem right. He used magic to shield himself from her. He didn't have his heart in his body. The heart and the body feels very Once Upon a Time. I don't know if it was really a Once Upon a Time in Wonderland thing. He used magic. I mean, he didn't have magic. I guess he could have gone and found somebody who did. I'm going to go he wasn't originally from Wonderland. Because who knows? The Jabberwocky did not enjoy working for Jafar. Who does? Nevertheless, she continued to do so. Why? I'm not going to do well on this quiz. The Jabberwocky was brainwashed into doing so. That feels right. The Red Queen threatened to remove her powers if she didn't work for Jafar. That might be it. There was nowhere else for her to go. That's sad. Jafar had control of the Vorpal Blade. What on earth is the Vorpal Blade? I'm going to go with the Red Queen threatened to remove her powers if she didn't work for Jafar because that feels right. That feels right. I don't think it is, but it feels right. Oh, it does bold. Okay. Do they all bold? They all do. Okay. I got sidetracked. I'm like, does that mean I got it right or what? Like, okay. Who is responsible for the defeat of the Jabberwocky? Y'all, I don't know. Alice, Jafar, Red Queen, Cyrus. Let's go Alice. At this point, it's a toss-up between all four of them. Why did Jafar get turned into a genie? I don't know. I vaguely remember why he did in Aladdin 1? 3? When did you know what? Jafar stole water from a well, upsetting its guardian. That feels so right. Alice used her final wish on Jafar. Jafar had wished to become a genie. The Jabberwocky punished Jafar for using her. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. I'm gonna go with Jafar stole water from a well, even though I don't really remember a well. Or a guardian, for that matter, in Wonderland, but I don't know. From what land were Jafar and Amara? From? Okay, Arendelle. Nope. Agrabah, Neverland, or Oz. Now, instinctively, I say Agrabah because Aladdin, Jafar, Agrabah. Like, but I'm also like, is it really that easy? The last ones haven't been that easy. I'm like, is this a trick question? I'm gonna go Agrabah because none of the others feel right. Like, they just don't feel right. Why did Amara want ownership of the three genie bottles? To prevent any genies from having magic, to be able to leave Wonderland, to rescue her sons, to become immortal. I think it was to rescue her sons. I think it was to rescue her sons. That feels familiar. So I'm going to go with it. Okay. By the end of the series, what happened to Amara? I don't know. She was banished from Wonderland. She became a genie. She had to give up her magic. She died. She died feels right. So I'm going with she died. Because, yeah. Submit my answers. Okay, here we go. Let's see what I did. Who was Red Queen in love with? Will. Yes. Thank you for being pretty much the only question I'm sure I got right. The Red Queen was originally from the Enchanted Forest because Wonderland seemed too easy, but I went with it anyways. Of course she was from the Enchanted Forest. Why would she not be from the Enchanted Forest? The Red Queen, whose real name is Anastasia, yeah, was from the Enchanted Forest. She and her lover, Will Scarlet, who was also from the Enchanted Forest, journeyed to Wonderland through a looking glass that Will took from Maleficent. They both traveled there to start a new life, one that was believed to be better than the life they had in the Enchanted Forest. Cool. It's not ringing any bell. Who taught the Red Queen magic? Cora! Headcanon, Anastasia is Cora's third daughter with some illegitimate dude. Like, seriously. Why couldn't the Jabberwocky get inside Will's head? He didn't have his heart in his body, so Wonderland pulled the Once Upon a Time. I was like, that feels Once Upon a Timey. I don't remember Wonderland ever really expressly the characters not having their hearts in their bodies. Like, that didn't feel right. But I guess it makes sense. The Jabberwocky did not enjoy working for Jafar. Nevertheless, she continued to do so. Jafar had control of the Vorpal Blade, so the one that I was like, huh, is the right answer. Yay, me! I'm doing so well on this quiz. Okay, who was responsible for the defeat of the Jabberwocky? It was Jafar. I guess that makes sense with the Vorpal Blade of the previous questions. Okay. Why did Jafar get turned into a genie? Hey! I got it right. I got it right. Y'all, I did not think I was going to get this right because it was a stab in the dark. But yeah, he stole water from the well, upsetting its guardian. I don't know. From what land were Jafar and Amara? Agrabah. Thank you for not being a trick question. Why did Amara want ownership of the three genies? To rescue her sons. See, I knew that felt familiar. Cyrus was one of her sons. I can't remember the other two. I think there was two. Was there 3 sons in total? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess there would have been 3 genie bottles. Sure. By the end of the series, what happened to Mara? She died. Hey! You know what? 6 out of 10. I got 60%. I passed. I did not think I was going to. Gosh, that was hard. I think I need to go back and watch Wonderland again. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, because I don't remember any of this stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, the link to the quiz is in the description down below. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, but it is in the description down below. But let me know, how did you guys do on this quiz? Did you pass? Did you fail? I don't know. And let me know what you thought of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Let me know all your Once Upon a Time in Wonderland thoughts in the comments down below.